greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless. A sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 yeah.
This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it.
All right, guys, let's get rolling.
You could try to play it, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah.
He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression,
You could try to play it, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts. Never waste time, you got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off, what do you like? Make a dream job, no 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts.
You could try to play it, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And all the doubters, they're just downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. Yo, I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these f***ing clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these f***ing clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome, and here we are once again on a Saturday. Oh, and by the way, Fudweiser. Okay, there we go. We got that out of the way. How's everyone doing today? Let's do a quick roll off and smash that intro. Okay, there we go. We got through it all. So I'm trying to go in 1080p. Let me know how the quality and stuff is, if we're having any lag spikes or something. On the gaming channel, you know, mining Bitcoin and Roblox, I did go in 1080p and everything seemed to be going pretty good. Let's do a quick roll call, see who all we got going on here. First off, Stingy, thank you very, very much for the 50 NOK donation. I really hope to see a real homemade juicy Canadian burger today. I don't have the burger yet. We still don't have burgers. I got to get some. Don't worry. It will be coming sometime soon, but I do have something else for you. It might not be up to par, but I at least got something. All right, let's do a roll call, see what we got going on here. Oh, I can't see the very top name due to the fact of the poll we got going on here, but you know, I usually double name it, so I'll probably end up saying it anyway. Mike Baldwin, King Mining, Metal Mining UK, Rud Putz, what's going on? Just a miner. Mental Mining UK, they're already doubling up. Just a miner again. Fudweiser, as always. Mike Baldwin. Dave Collins, I think I mentioned. Zahir Nazim. Scrolling down. Mike. Okay, let's see here. Raheem, what's going on? RabidMining, watch for Worker Zero. If I hit a block during your live stream, you'll get a gift. Interesting. We better be smashing out some blocks today. We'll have a look at that in a second. John Costa, Shiba. What's going on? Mad Hasher. JBAM 2025. My best friend. What's going on? Yes, you made it on time, but not quite late for the chat. The chat sometimes starts fairly early, so you have to get fairly early, you know, to get involved with what everyone's talking about. Tech Man Ty, what's going on? Time to pump coin. Who want to join? Dumping quick though, swelling bankroll. Mark Marquis, Chazzy, Ope Taon. I probably totally butchered that. I apologize. Tenacious Puma 44, Rodney Goldsmith, Magic Lucky, Sling Buzz, Tony Magna, Dennis Matovich, Scott Berard. Oh, it just jumped. 3 Fox Crypto, Paul Gale, Rodney. I just said Raheem. Antonio Payne, John Lemon. What's going on, everyone? Land Tech. Yeah, live stream for the win. Yeah, awesome. Here we are. No, don't smash a block today. Someone said they got a payout at 15 GUI earlier. Yeah, speaking of that, let's just take a look here. I believe we're in the 30s. Where are we at in GUIs here? Gas fees. We're looking like we're hanging out. Yeah, we're only at 35 right now. Like, gas fees isn't, you know, so much of the issue because all the gas transaction fees are burnt. So even if we were at, you know, 400 of a gas fee, it's all burnt anyway. where the miners actually get paid is now in the tips. So we could, in theory, still only be at like 20 gas fee or something. But if someone really wants their transaction to go through, they're going to pay that miner tip. And that's where that big block comes from. It's not from the gas fees anymore, because 1559 destroyed all that. Thank you very much, Ethereum or devs. All right, so I still need a PDU. Smash that like button, yes, guys. Yes, for sure, hit that like button. We got 68 viewers, 33 likes. Be sure to be hitting that like button. Let's get that like up there. I miss having gas. Hey, that's another thing too. Gas fees are through the roof. I think Ethereum is running everyone's economy by the looks of things. You guys checked out them pumps lately? Oh my gosh, come on. Vitalik, he's trying to take over everything. Inflation. Now, like, is there a way we can do like, I don't know. I was trying to think of some type of joke to put a miner tip on the gas prices at the car, like a car tip or something. I don't know. Gas station tip. I have no idea that goes. Cryptonic, what's going on, Jets? Okay. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at this solo thing. Yes, we have not hit any blocks yet, but Raheem, as he says, 33 minutes ago, looks like your rig is offline. 738 mega hash should have hit, a share within 33 minutes. You better check on your rig unless you took it offline. You could have done that too. That's very much could be. We got Raheem Lucky Charms here with another 738 mega hash coming through. What is this? Server X8 is back and rolling. Is this you, Raheem, as well? Seems to be moving with you. We got Raheem Lucky Charms. Oh my gosh, crazy. Helper. We got Fudweiser with the H110 number 2. So we're currently sitting at, I guess I can't really see. Oh, right here. 5.3 gigahash. Absolutely insane with still no blocks. So hopefully we do hit a block sometime during this live stream, and, hopefully it's one with a massive miner tip. I don't know of any NFT drop that's happening today, but hey, you never know. They just come out of nowhere. I am part of the 15 Gui gang. Are you? Golden Wolf? Nice. Transferred my ETH to Pulsar. Sling Buzz, nice. So how much ETH? How much Pulsar did you get? Are you noticing how long ago did you do it? Are you, finding more solo blocks in the process because of it? I'm currently, my last one was on the 18th. So yesterday, I did not find one yet today. I only found one yesterday. I was lining up for 2 yesterday. That happened just after midnight. But, not one yet. So, it could be a difficulty thing. Obviously, it's still kind of a luck-based thing because you are solo mining through this wallet. But, yeah, awesome. Pulsar is awesome. I don't really know. I got to look into it, see what their future is. But in terms of, making some decent rewards is pretty good right now. And in the end, that's all that really matters. Who cares if it only hangs out at its current price forever, you're still making pretty good profits on it. As long as it doesn't crash. That always happens too. Oil futures crashed 25% from the peak 10 days ago. Check NASDAQ, give it a month. Yeah, I don't understand it though. Like, in all reality, think about it. Oil goes down, but somehow gas prices either stay the same and sometimes go up. Like, oil has to go down 50% for you to lose a cent at the pumps. It doesn't make any sense. And then they just say, oh, oil prices down, so they got to justify whatever, yada, yada. And then all of a sudden oil prices go up. Well, gas has to go up because oil prices go up. It doesn't make sense. Like, remember, obviously I live in Alberta. I've been working in the oil patch I have been up until the past couple of years when everything's been happening everywhere with the virus. But for like 20 years or something, like I was on drilling rigs, drilling for oil and gas. I've also worked on service rigs, servicing wells and oil pumps and stuff like that. So, I've been all around it, and I've been anywhere from $15 a barrel up to over $100 a barrel, all the way from like 2003 or so. So like I've been all over the place, and it doesn't really, like, just mainstream media lies to you. That's all I have to say. I don't know how to really go into it too much. Whatever you hear on the news is, pretty much the opposite. I don't know how else to put anything else, but they come up with excuses to take all their money away. Is pretty much how it works. Anyway, moving on. Let's go past this subject here because I get all jittery when I talk about stuff like that. I bought an EVJ FTW3 3090 from EVJ Direct, 1289 shipped. Nice. Yes, I was going to do a video, but I didn't get around to it. But I might do that for later today or early tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, I got notifications on my phone that allegedly 3080 Ti's, 3090s, and even 3080s are in stock at EVGA. They have them in stock, and they've been in stock for a few days now. And, people aren't really buying them. So I don't know what's going on. I'm in all the queues. I never got a notification from EVGA themselves, but if you actually go in, maybe because the way they changed their program, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, but I have not got a notification ever since, you know, the 3000 series dropped. And I've been in the queue for every single GPU. And even when they swapped over to non-LHR and they sent out all those mass emails, depending on the queue you're in, I was in the queue for all of them. So I got a whole bunch of emails saying that, you know, we're no longer making these. You can still, you know, hold out and you're probably not going to get one, or you can opt into the new one and have a faster chance. And obviously you say yes, yada, yada. So you opt into it, and I still never got a queue, but they have them hitting there in stock. So I don't know if they just destroyed their queue process, or you have to, they did change it to that 2.0 where you register your products. And allegedly the more products you buy from EVGA and the more you have registered, they kind of move you up in that chain. So if you're a first time EVGA buyer, you're trying to get a GPU for the very first time, they're kind of kicking you to the curb and not selling it to you. So I don't really know how it's all playing out, but it does sound like if you head to their website, they do have some stuff in stock. I got an EVGA queue notification the other day, helped out someone get a 3060 Ti with it. Oh, nice, Yashnik. So I don't know, maybe they just canceled mine because it's been so long. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with mine, but that's insane. And speaking of that, we can go over the poker tournament. Mr. Yashnik showed up, but I gotta find I gotta find the link to all the details on that. So if I just go to good old Twitter here, I imagine I could find it under Yashnik. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. We do have that poker tournament coming up next month. Scrolling down. There it is. There it is. So let's just click on this. Is this the link to the actual? No, that's the picture. Oh, no. That's the picture. Where's the link? Help. Retweeted 100. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Bam. Yes, here we are, guys. Poker tournament's coming up. Let's just run through some quick details quick here. Make sure you guys can see it. Adjust my screen for web browsing. There we go. Event name, Aeon Community Poker Invitational number 6 is coming in April 9th, 2022, 3:10 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Mountain Time, which is myself, and 12 p.m. Pacific, which I believe is Panda Land. Turning No Limit Texas Hold'em, play money, 20K play chips, top 20 plus 21 bounties here. So first place prize right off the get-go, you can see, is 20,000 Aeon plus a 2-pound bag, your choice of coffee at dogelordcoffee.com, plus a winning t-shirt. Looks like you get Aeon prize 15, 10,000, and the same thing minus the t-shirt for second and third. Then you get prizes all the way to 50th place. I think I got like 30th, or maybe I just made 50th. I got like the last place prize, but I still got a prize in the last tournament, so hopefully I can do a little better this time. And then we got bounties going on, which is 500 Aeon per knockout, 21 bounty players. Please see below. And we'll scroll down and look at this. So we got Yashnik, Dogelord, Nemesis, Atoda Joe, Red Panda, Red Fox, Serpent, myself, Max Voltage, Chump Change, Hobbyist, Anonymous, Tech Sinji, Gundy, Hashraptor, Crypto Nuffy, Eagle Putt, Crypto Mikkel, Cursed Mining, Pocket Change, and Crypto Z, all worth 500 Aeon bounties. So if you knock any of these guys out, so if I went in there and I go all in and you win that hand, you take me out of the tournament, you get 500 Aeon. Nice. Okay, you guys, there we go. You can see that now. So it is just, you know, it's free. Make sure you register if you're not already registered. Yashnik, can you confirm, is everyone that used to be registered with the club last time is still registered, or are you going to have to redo it? Because the time before you had so many registries, you reset everything, and everyone had to re-register. So what are the details on that this time? Are we loaded up here? Let's get back over to here. Bam. All right. Just buy 3080 Ti, not financial advice. Rick K emailed EVGA and said 1660s were available, but I checked the site and they said they were sold out. 1660s probably going very fast. I would like to get my hands on a decently priced 1660 for sure. Like, it's a nice go-to efficient GPU, obviously for some RevTech testing to see how they work. You know, that's another thing. Yes, still registered. Okay, Yashnik confirmed. So if you guys were registered in the previous tournament last, what was it? Probably 4 months ago, 5 months ago now. It was a while ago. We have a pretty big gap between this one here. But if you were registered and played in the last tournament, you don't have to re-register, but you are going to have to sign up for the tournament itself, I believe. They are better all the rest by far. Okay, at Yashnik, Fudweiser, what? At Fudweiser, Fud versus Rabid in poker. Fudweiser, Fud versus Rabid. I have 3 metered outlets, 2 times 20 amp and a 30 amp. Nice, nice. I just got to do a quick check here to see if Zero came back online or not. No, he didn't. It must have came offline and what the heck? OCTOMINER 2 NVIDIA. Uh-oh. I think my OCTOMINER went offline or something. Let's see. Uh-oh, we got to hit up some HiveOS action here and see what's going on. I might have to do a reboot or reset or something. What? Mine's online. What is going? Oh, OCTOMINER 2. That's right. I only have 1 GPU mining Ethereum on this. That's just single guy. So yeah, you know, it might not have found a share. So that makes sense. Nothing to worry about. Nothing going on there. We're good to go. Good to go on that operation. I only gamble in crypto. Nice. So there's some things I do want to go over. One is being, you know, obviously Ethereum 2.0. And I put up a poll here. When do you think the merge, aka the execution layer death? So currently, if you're unfamiliar with that line right there, the proof of work side of the whole chain right now is called the execution layer, is what they're calling it now. And you know, it makes sense. They're trying to execute proof of work and move to POS. So they named it the execution layers. There's something funny going on with Ethereum. You know, all their big hard forks and, you know, upgrades that they do, like London and all this stuff, they're all based off bad war past events where bad things, a lot of people, bad stuff happen to people, obviously, when those things happen, events. So interesting how they name all their updates. Very, very crazy. And now, obviously, proof of work, they're calling the execution layer. Hey, why not into your darkness of Ethereum? Anyway, moving forward, it looks like 31% think December 2022. So the end of this year, which makes a lot of sense. I'm sure you guys seen Bitsby Trippin drop that. He actually went live stream. I watched the after effects of the video yesterday. And yesterday he talked about, you know, he doesn't see it coming into December. Now, previously before that, and, you know, I kind of mentioned this before also, is if it's looking like a December type of operation going on here, it's probably going to be extended even more. Now, why do I say that? You know, we're coming into Christmas time. They're going to be taking breaks. They're not going to really be doing anything. So it's probably going to happen. You know, if it looks like where difficulty bomb gets pushed to December, we're probably going to look like maybe a February, March type of thing happening. So spring is when, you know, it'll probably happen if it's looking like a December thing. In my opinion, I have no idea. I can't tell the future. Looks like 29% of you do think ETH is just a basket case, which I agree with that as well. That's cool. All right, but I guess we'll end this poll now. Yeah, the results are mostly in. A few of you thought it's still happening in June. I really don't think it's going to happen in June. I don't at all. I really think it's getting extended, you know, just based on their body language. Just their vocal language. So there are some tweets here. Okay, I was like, whoa, what just popped up? Well, I never seen that before, but that's just the end of a poll. But I want to jump into here. Now, I don't know which one you guys can see the best. Okay, where did they're mentioning some stuff here that I want to go over. He's going over some EIPs that he kind of wants to go into. And here's something about no matter the route we take, one thing that's critical here is to stress test that the network can actually handle these types of transactions. And that's something we'll be looking into over the next few weeks/months. So weeks/months. And that's just looking into for stress testing and more testing. And we're sitting in what? We're in March right now. March, April, May, June. So June is 3 months away where they keep telling us when it's going to happen. And here they got a stress test for another few weeks and, you know, or even months. So going into that for more stress testing and some issues, they already have issues that they're noticing here. And if you missed Bitsby Trippin stream, he put it a really amazing way, which makes a lot of sense. So, you know, so they did this test. It seemed to mostly pass the test net. Now, by mostly, it's not 100%. You know, if they move this and they take away proof of work and they move to POS and it mostly works, people are going to lose a lot of money and, you know, just give up on Ethereum altogether. It's literally like people have a lot of money invested in Ethereum. And if something happens to that money, it's gone. They got to make sure this is working 100%. And the way Bits Be Trippin', he kind of put this, I was laughing my head off because it's correct, 100% accurate. If you're not subscribed to Bits Be Trippin', be sure to, go check him out, because he used to run dev teams. He knows all about this. He's been making videos since early 2013 and everything. So like, he knows a lot, and he knows what he's talking about. He can make the coding aspect and decipher all this and, make it, the coding guide for dummies to, everyone that doesn't understand it. Kind of like myself. I don't really know how the coding aspect or anything works, but he makes you understand it. And the one thing he put into here is, it started going good, but there were some blocks that were not being validated. And there were some other blocks and other transactions that weren't going through, and blocks were taking longer to go through, and some didn't even go through at all. So how he kind of explained this was a SpaceX type of thing, where there's a bunch of people on a rocket. They took off, and that rocket is getting off. Yes, it got off. They got to the launch pad on time. Looks good. It took off. They got in the air. The launch rocket took off good. It didn't make it to space. Just before it hit space, it exploded. Everybody's gone. That's kind of the thing that's going on there. It started off good. It was looking good. They got to some block transactions, and, it pretty much blew up. Didn't go through. It failed. So that's what they have going on here right now. The first few stages look like it's going good, but there's some blocks and transactions that got canceled, or they didn't go through, or failed completely, which means all that ETH or whatever that was tied into there was gone and lost. So that's what's going on here. I'm going to scroll up more here, and there's more interesting points that you got to look into that Tim kind of said here. Now, he's talking about the difficulty bomb, which is very interesting here. Retweeting this to hopefully clear up some misconceptions about how the difficulty bomb works. There is no fixed amount by which we have to push it back if we have to do so. So Kanye's saying we might have to push it back. And if we do, we can push it back, 6 months, 1 month, 2 weeks. They can push it back as long as they want. They just guess the block rewards based on the difficulty, and then they say we're going to push it back to this block. And based on the current timing and everything, it could be, a week, it could be a month, it could be whatever. But here it is. There's no reason that if it isn't June, it'd be December. We can push back the bomb by however much or little we want. So as you know, blog posts, mainstream media, not mainstream media so much with the crypto stuff, they're getting into it more, but a lot of like Cointelegraph and Bitcoin, whatever, and these blog people that talk about crypto all the time, they're always pushing the difficulty bomb. ETH2 has to come in because the difficulty bomb is set for here. This has to happen because the bomb is here. POS must happen, or, the difficulty bomb is set to here. Honestly, anything to do with that difficulty bomb, I would not take into account whatsoever. They've been pushing this bomb back since 2017. And here he says right off the bat that I've been telling you guys, they can push it back with no problem. Just because the bomb is in there and set to go off at a certain date doesn't mean a single thing. They won't allow this bomb to go off until everything is actually ready to go. Now, what the bomb could do is potentially wean and everything the miners off the network, because it's an artificial difficulty that extends the time between each block reward. And eventually a block can no longer be mined. It's just, the difficulty is so high that it just will not be able to find a block anymore. And that's probably how they'll do that transition between POW and POS, is they will let that bomb blow up, and mining rewards and blocks found will slowly start ticking down until you cannot find a block anymore. So that's what's kind of going on here. By the looks of things, it looks like they're hinting that, yes, they can push it back. They're not giving a straight timeline. They're talking about potentially December. And if it does go into December, I really think it'll be past that, just due to the holiday season and just what we've seen them in the past. Same thing, stuff was coming up in the holiday season, and they didn't get to it at all because it was the holiday season. So some stuff we've been kind of seeing here on Twitter and based on other videos and stuff, that I really don't think this is going to be happening in June. I think we really have until at least the end of the year. And if they mention December, like we've seen there, it's probably going to be maybe spring or February to March or something of early 2023. But again, who knows what's going on, because if you saw their, what's it called? What is it? Their Twitch thing, when they're talking to a bunch of those developers about Ethereum on, what are they going to be talking about this time next year? And they're like, they kind of looked at each other weird. And, I think it'd make the perfect meme where it's like, do we really have to tell them that we're probably still going to be talking about Eth2? That's the look that they had, but really they went to sharding. And sharding is what they think the next big thing will be next year. But I think they're still going to be working about this Eth2 thing, or they probably just transitioned or something. And even when they do that transition, Ethereum is still locked away in ETH 2.0. It's the exact same Ethereum, but you can't withdraw. It's a one-way trip still. And until they implement sharding and everything on the full chain, on the POS side, that's when you can actually move your Ethereum out of it and back into your wallets and out of your staking and everything like that. So there's still 6 months to probably a year or so, who knows, depending on the speed. This is ETH devs we're talking about, so a long time that, sharding's actually going to even take place here. So after the transition of the merge actually happens, your ETH is still locked away for a good at least 6 months to a year. And then the gas fees are not going to be hit. They're still going to be high if the network gets very busy, because they need sharding and everything to come into play to drop those gas fees and make that network that much faster. So just the merge happening, all it really does is get rid of miners. It doesn't do anything for the network except move it to that POS side, and nothing else changes. The gas fees and busy times are going to be high, and ETH is still stuck in the POS side until they implement that sharding. So there's a little bit of insight for some of you guys. And, if anyone has anything to add, just let me know in the live chat here. Raheem, I have one rig and talk and try to support like BBT. Awesome. Good stuff. Testing for weeks/months. And like BBT said, there would need to be a code freeze now to hit the target of June. Yeah, I really think June is unrealistic at this point. Even if they're still telling us June, I really think it's unrealistic that it's going to happen in June. So I think we have the good portion of this year to still be mining, and probably the whole year and early next year to keep going. But again, you know what? I don't know. I can't tell the future. I don't know what these devs have up their sleeves. Remember, they said at any time, if they wanted to, they could flip that switch. Now, I don't think they would literally do that, even though they try to threaten it or anything at any time. I think if they actually flip that switch and they have issues, which they already found, Ethereum could die. And, Solana, Cardano, whoever will obviously come in and take its place. But, if they flip the switch too early and not ready, it's going to die. 10K ETH and I sell it all. There you go, Tech Man. 10K ETH and it's gone. You know what? I think, that's the thing. Have goals. Don't just, have super goals like, Bitcoin to $2 million. If that's your goal, I'm not saying it's not going to get there. There's a chance it could, but it's probably going to take till the end of Bitcoin mining for it to hit that high. But we never know. And by the end of Bitcoin mining, I don't mean Bitcoin's ever going to die in mining. I just mean when all the coins are minted, which is like, 100 and some years from now. But, every 4 years that the halving happens, we're seeing big pumps ever since. And I think, that really comes into play with the 4-year bull cycles. Every 4 years, they have their halving. We see our bull run, and then all of a sudden we see our little winter dips happening. And then, it keeps repeating itself ever since, 2017 or so. Ethereum 2, a new world. Smash that like button. Yeah, guys, smash that like button. What do we got for viewers here? 106, 55 likes. Come on, guys. We need more likes. Hit that like button, subscribe button, thumbs up, all that good stuff that goes along with hitting that stuff. And we need some more stuff being hit. Let's just do a random name here. Let's see who we can call out. I don't know who we can call out. I don't know. I was going to do my echo thing, but we'll see. I can do this thing. Let's do a prank. Let's see who we got. Some new people here. Let's try the old prank thing. See if anyone gets it. Somebody's phone going off. Hey, answer your phone. Phone's ringing. Uh-oh. I don't know if I did that right now. Are they off? Okay. That work? Did anyone think their phone was going off, or did it just absolutely fail? If you have headphones on, I think it works really good. I don't know how it works with speakers, though. That's a 90s ringer. Yes, it's a 90s ringer. Don't matter. It's just part of this whole ordeal, but we play with it. Hello, no, not my car warranty. What? Hello, anyone home? Yeah, I don't know. Anyone home? I don't know. How about this one? Budweiser. Wake up. Budweiser's probably over on Roblox. He's over there on Roblox, probably playing, some crazy stuff. If you're unfamiliar, new to the channel or whatever, I got a gaming channel, Rabid Gaming. We've been mining Bitcoin and Solaris in a Roblox game, and we're all addicted to it, and it's a lot of fun, and I live stream it. So be sure to check it out if you haven't checked it out yet. We have a lot of fun doing it. We got a private server, and we play together. See, look at, I'm in Roblox. Fundwiser's busy playing in Roblox right now. Oh my gosh. Come on. We're streaming. I'm just kidding. Right on. Build up that Solaris so we can get some more cards. I'm power limited right now. I need more power over there. I'm a champ. Don't pick up that call, Dennis. You'll kick off AOL. Going to try and rescue my PC today. Really thinking of switching to Linux. Oh, TSL Pro. Oh, yeah, that's right. TSL. I saw you on the Twitter feed. You had that issue going on here. But you didn't say you'd make the stream, but it looks like you made the stream. So thanks for showing up. And I'll try to work on your Discord issue. I don't know what's going on there. It seems a lot of people are. I might move it to a push button type of verification, but then I'm scared a lot of bots will get through that. But we'll see what happens. If you're not in the Discord server, link is in the description. Be sure to check that out. Does anyone know if a profit switching pool exists for CPU mining except for Monero Ocean? I think there are a couple, but I think they follow the same type of platform. Let's just have a look here. Let's just jump into here. We're going to have to go to mining pool stats and see what we can find here. I do believe there's another one, but I haven't tried any other. So mining pool stats. So if we just jump into, like, we can pick XMR, obviously easy, but let's just see Raptorium, for example. Oh, here we go. C3 pool looks like it does it. Now you can see multi-coin profit switch, just like Monero Ocean, these dotted lines. I can't really go bigger so you guys can see this. Yeah, my screen's all messed up that way. But multi-coin profit switching is right here. So if I jump to C3 pool, let's just have a look. I don't know where these guys are all about. It says US, EU, and Asia, and everything's in Chinese. So that could be kind of difficult. You're going to need like Google Translator or something. So yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't recommend anyone because I can't read anything that says. So there's one though. That's one. And is that it? Maybe that's all there is. Okay, let's just go to Monero and see if there's something else on there. Go to Monero. Any profit switches here? Again, C3 pools in here. Monero Ocean. Oh, we got Sky Pool. It is a Chinese pool. How is that a thing? There's a Chinese pool still operating here, profit switching while mining. Didn't they ban everything? Isn't that why pooling, or no, what was it? F2. What pool was that? That was the big Ethereum pool. It got taken down because of it. But here we have a Chinese profit switching pool going on. But here we go, another Chinese one. So that's about all. Oh, Liberty Pool USA. They look like they're a multi-coin profit one. So let's check them out. Start earning XMR today. It looks like the same type of setup. Low payout threshold, no monthly machines, fast, easy setup. Get started. Let's see. Do they have the coins? Let's see what coins they have. FAQ. What available ports? Why Monero? What is algo switching? Where's the algos that they use? I don't know which algos they use. What is algo switching? 404. Okay, we're having issues getting to their website, so I don't know. Knowledge base. How to use, start guide. Featherwallet.org. Okay, yeah, I don't know. There's mobile phones. Yeah, so I don't know. Those are a couple. We'll have to look into that. You know, maybe we'll see what happens there. But looks like there's some, but they're mostly Chinese type of things. OCTOMINER also does profit switching. OCTOMINER. Is that like a nice hash type of operation? Let's look at OCTOMINER. I'm assuming OCTOMINER. I'm assuming it's probably like what's it called? Crypto mining software, OCTOMINER. Let's have a look at this. Is it just? It's probably like a nice hash. I'm assuming where it's only going to mine XMR in your CPU, but it probably does everything when it comes to your actual GPUs. It does a whole bunch of stuff. PC, laptop, mining algorithms. Okay, let's look at their. See how easy. What? You gotta sign up? No, I don't want to sign up. Okay, wait. Are they gonna show us? Okay, here we go. What do they got here? So they got RandomX. That's it. Okay, so yeah, they got RandomX. So all you'll be mining on your CPU, just like everything else, nice hash, unminable. You're mining one of the least profitable CPU mineable coins that you can mine. So I don't recommend any of these platforms to mine with your CPU because you're mining Monero. When it comes to your GPU, yeah, you can work it this way. But remember, you're not really mining for the coins. How these platforms work, I don't know about OCTOMINER, but obviously NiceHash is a popular one for a lot of people, is people are renting your hash power. So they're spending Bitcoin and say they want, a 1 gigahash on Ethereum for 24 hours, and whatever it costs, they rent it off NiceHash. And NiceHash takes 1 gigahash worth of whoever's GPUs are available or whatever at the time, pays you out in whatever percentage that guy paid NiceHash, and then they point your rigs towards that algorithm, and you're mining for that guy. So that's kind of what's going on when it comes to NiceHash and stuff. You're not mining for yourself. You're mining, you're getting paid out in Bitcoin. You're pretty much doing like a service here, but there's a middleman in the name of NiceHash, and they're taking a cut from you. So, you're still probably better off mining coins directly and doing the exchanges and stuff yourself. But then again, like Techman Ty likes to always say, if you do your own type of swats, and especially if you're using a KYC exchange, you are creating a taxable event in theory. I'm feeling old, approaching 40, almost 50. Good old days, blueprints, smell in the air. Nice. Good stuff. Wish I was 40. Oh, crazy. At RabidMining, OCTOMINER. Okay, we went through that. Golden Wolf says, at RabidMining is here, throw 404 at him. What? RabidMining is here, throw 404 at me. I go to check out your stuff. You just throw a 404. Don't give anybody the info. What do we got? We got Rad CPU Man at RabidMining. Have you been keeping up with RTM's project that iNodes had listed to send donations for? I don't know what their latest project is, but they do have a new fundraiser going on, and it looks like it's at, whoa, geez, it's already at 60%. That shot up. The other day it was at 0, or whenever we last looked at it. When was it? 2 days ago? I don't even know, but a lot of donations going through there. But it does look like they're doing, they're getting on the Raptorium with the smart Binance chain, from what I gather out of that, which would be interesting to see how that plays out. I don't know what am I at here for estimated? 463. What was I at yesterday? I think I went down a little bit. What's the percentages at here? I don't even know. What is going on? Onboarding has 477. Okay, yeah. I don't know. Lenovo notified me today that they're getting ready to ship those A2000 we bought a couple of weeks ago. John Germain, that reminds me. Thank you for reminding me about them. So I've been trying to keep you guys updated, and some of you guys have been asking me. I don't know if Antminer guy is here or not, because he's always asking me in comments and stuff. But yeah, that Lenovo order that we ordered a couple of weeks back, where you guys said, hey, Lenovo has, stuff going through. So right away we were like, boom, let's try to order some up. So we tried to order 3, and then they sent me a update there. Was it 4 days ago or something? We talked about in a live stream that they said, because they pre-auth my payment, and then now they're saying they never got it. It declined or whatever it is. After they already a week or so after they pre-authed it and everything looked good, I got an email and they said you have to do manual verification, see support. So I contacted support, and it said the pre-auth now didn't go through because it took too long or something. So then I got a hold of the Visa card people and everything, and I went down into and they said I will get my funds back at the end of the month. Well, now this morning I got another email from Lenovo, if that's how you say their name. I always butcher it, but I got another email from them, and they said the exact same thing. They're getting ready to ship the cards now. So like, what is going on? Did the payment go through? Did it not go through? You're getting ready to ship my order now? Like, what's happening? It didn't say anything what they said in the previous one. It's like they changed their mind. So did it actually go through, and or they messed up? Or, I told them, I did this live on a live stream. When I was talking to them, I said, I ordered these live on a live stream on my channel, and, and so let me know what's going on here, because I don't want to give any bad feedback to you guys. And then now I have this email saying they're shipping my order soon. So I don't know what's going on here. So we're going to get to the bottom of this. I don't really know the full story yet, but that's the drama so far. Continuing on with those 3 A2000s that we ordered spur of the moment because you guys said they're in stock. And I've been checking it. Like, I check it every couple of days, see if they have any in stock. And they didn't have any in stock like the day before. And all of a sudden you guys are like, hey, A2000s are in stock. Are you getting them? Or no, someone was talking about USA Lenovo saying, they're getting their orders canceled or something. And I was like, what? They don't have any in stock, do they? And I checked it, and they had them in stock. I was like, okay, we're buying 3 now. And, you know, then now we're dealing with all this drama. Oh, Golden Wolf free cards. That would be awesome. Wouldn't that be something if they end up shipping them, they show up, and then I get my money back at the same time at the end of the month? That would be absolutely amazing. I don't know. I'd have to give it to him because it's only fair, right? But still, it's, I don't know. There's something fishy going on, or maybe they're still waiting for mine. Because when I was talking to them, I told them to hold them. I said, you know, this is happening. They said, you know, everything will be returned at the end of the month, and I'll try the order again. Can you hold the cards? Don't just sell them on me, because, you know, it's hard to find all this stuff. And they said, I don't. They gave me a whole bunch of other excuses, and I don't know, crazy stuff going on back and forth. But so far, the latest drama is this morning I got an email that said that, you know, they're gonna, you're good, great news on your order, yada yada. Your order will be shipping soon. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Then you pay for them. Yeah. Magic Lucky, that was me, but I warned everyone that it was the weekend and Levina wasn't updating their website to show the A2000s were actually out of stock. You're in the back of a long line now. Okay, so okay, that makes a lot of sense too. That makes a lot of sense. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You know, are they going to come? Are they not going to come? Like I said, you know, if I get my money back and they don't ship them, whatever, do I still want them? You know, I do think the A2000s are probably the best GPU moving forward after the end of Ethereum. I would not recommend any 3090s, any 3080s type of GPUs, because they just burn too much power. And we got to burn. We need to get the highest hash to watt ratio across the majority of all the coins in order to, you know, stand a chance in the, you know, what's going to be a massive GPU mining winter. Even if we're at an all-time high, like if we were still at the all-time highs and the end of Ethereum came, GPU would be mining. We'd be in a GPU mining winter because profitability is going to be in the red, even if we were at the previous highs. So moving to the highest hash to watt that you possibly can is a good option. GPU prices are coming down, so you're not going to get, obviously, ×3 on your 3090s or 3080s GPUs, but you can maybe still get slightly over what you paid for them. Unless you paid a scalper, then you're out of luck. But I never pay a scalper. Every GPU I ever bought was at MSRP. So yeah. Moving on. No, the RX 560 is the best. Okay, the 560 is the absolute beast card of them all, guys. 2080. I did see the 2080. Let me just jump back into, where's the 2080? 28. Yeah, people are saying 2080 and 2080 Ti are the best for Flux, but I still think the A2000 outperforms them. But I don't know for sure. Let me see. What do we got here? 75 by 220. 75 by 220. Where's my calculator? 75 by 220 here. Okay, we got 75 divided by 220. We're getting 0.34. 0.34, where this A2000. Oh, what was I getting on the A2000 now? I have it written down. We're going to have to go to my online thing again. Online Excel. Where's my hash rates? I always forget. I have it all worked out. So we're at 0.34. CPU A2000 hash rates. Can you guys see this operation that I got going on? Not at the moment. Switch my screen. And Flux, I was getting 0.355. So I was getting 28.10 sols at 68 watts on the software, 79 watts on the hardware, or like, you know, at the wall, I mean. And I was using GMiner for that, and it's 0.355. So that's very close to the 2080 Ti. So I guess when it comes down to price, you may be able to find a 2080 Ti maybe for that. And then ultimately that would be the best Flux card. But in terms of efficiency, the A2000 is still upwards better than the 2080 Ti, according to these numbers. Now, I don't know. Remember, what to mine is a little bit off. So we may be able to get slightly more hash rate or the same hash rate with a little less power, you know, coming into based on what to mine says. I just based it off these numbers here because I don't have one, so I'm not sure. But what is the price currently of 2080 Ti's? Let's find out. What's Kijiji selling 2080 Ti's for? But that's definitely very, very close. But you're getting a lot more hash rate out of that 2080 for sure. 2080 Ti. Are they selling here? Anyone selling any? Anybody selling 2080 Ti's? 3080 Ti Founders Edition, $1,900. No thanks. You can throw that right in the, I don't know, somewhere else. 2080 Ti Hydro Copper, $1,000. Yeah, 2080 Ti FTW3 1100. 2080 Ti's, they did keep their value. I gotta say that for sure over that. So maybe these might be, I don't know. What is the MSRP now? I know they used to be actually pretty high. 2080 Ti. So no, that's too high. I don't know what this hydro copper is. Is that one of those hybrid? Yeah, liquid cooled. Yeah, I don't like those. Throw that in the garbage. Some people like them, don't get me wrong, but I really dislike them, especially for mining. You have more crap to deal with that's just in the way. So yeah, not my thing. $1,100, maybe $900 to $1,000 would be okay, because that'd be equivalent. So you think about it. What was this saying? What was this saying here? So in theory, what would I be comfortable if I was going with A2000s to the 2080? But this is only for 108. Oh, see. That's for Flux only, and I wouldn't be buying any specific GPUs when it comes for single algorithm. So what if Flux doesn't do what we all think it's going to do? It might. It has high potential. Or, if all that hash rate comes into Flux, you're rapidly going to be losing a lot of money here. So, I wouldn't buy. It doesn't look at Ergo here. 108 mega hash for 160 watts. It's failing there. That's almost as bad. That's worse than some of the AMD GPUs when it comes to Ergo. Kapow 31 at 220. That seems not very good either. But yeah, when it comes to Flux, it's very good. It looks like it's a nice top card, but then I don't know. It's very hard to say. I still think after Ethereum, the A2000 is probably the better way to go, just due to the fact that I would not personally buy GPUs for one specific algorithm, because if something happens to it, you may as well buy an ASIC. What if something happens to that ASIC? That algorithm is dead. So a 2080, yes, you can move to other coins, but other coins, you're going to be running less efficient. It's just going to hurt you long term. A2000 Flux 25.5, 67, 25.5. What did I have? Yeah, I got 28.10. Got 28.10. I just did a video on like a day or two ago. Andrew John, RPM was getting 95 on a 2080. Forgot his power on it though. 95. And what was this saying? What was this saying? 2080 Ti. So 75. So 95 is pretty good. Yeah. If he was hitting 95, it'd be nice. I'd like to see that. Tough to check out that video then if he just did one. Yeah. And then see what the power consumption is. Then, that's looking pretty good, but again, you're only stuck for one algorithm. And where were we here? Let's take this card so let's just take, let's do an example. You have 12 2080 Ti's rolling around on Flux here. Bam. Bam. So you have 12 2080 Ti's rolling around on Flux. Now what happens if you simply get hit with just a 5 times? So if 5 times the hash rate hits this coin, we're currently sitting at 28,600. 28,600.98. Let me times that by 5. So 5 times the hash rate hits this coin. And remember, there's like 300 times the hash rate if we're doing straight coin to coin, there's about 300 or 280 times the hash rate sitting on Ethereum and GPUs than there is that's currently sitting on Flux. But we're just going to look at a 5 times difficulty increase here. So 143 and 0.9. So 143, 004, 143, okay, 0.9. So right now we're getting $10. Obviously prices are down, so we're not going to worry about that. But 9.3 Flux a day is what we'd be getting right now. So we're just going to look at the coins mined per day. Now 5 times difficulty increase, we're going to go from 9.3 times on 12 2080 Ti's. And now we're down to 1.8 coins per day. We're negative 70 cents in the red based on that. So we went from that 9 down to 1.8 coins per day. And that's only with a 5 times difficulty increase. And there's upwards of 200 and some times the hash rate sitting on Ethereum. But remember, we're not going to see all the hash rate. At first, we might see all the hash rate come in, and that drops us down to like 0.06 Flux per day. So that's how bad things are going to look moving into the future just on that, But we don't know the actual numbers, what's going to happen. Everyone's right now, there's polls going out on Twitter, and 60, 70% of all the polls are saying they're going to move to Flux. So all those people hitting Flux, that's dramatically going to kill the profits across Flux in daily earnings. And you're never going to make it to that 1,000 for a node. So maybe you want to mine Ethereum right now and buy that Flux right now. But also, the price of Flux obviously is going to go up, but just the difficulty across these coins, it's going to skyrocket. Remember, that was only a 5 times difficulty, and there's upwards of 280. There's enough GPU hash rate on Ethereum to easily 5 times the top 10 to 12 coins all at the same time. And now remember, you're going to have people bouncing to a single coin at a time. More people will be they're going to come on here. Oh, Ciro's number 1. It's going to make the most. Everyone hammers on that. Ciro drops down to 0, like last place. Everyone comes into here. Oh, Equilibra is now in first. So everyone hammers to that. It drops to last place. So these things are going to be bouncing around all over the place like crazy. And eventually that hash rate will spread out. And like I said, you can easily 5 times the top 10 coins here. And they're all going to be, pretty much in the red, unprofitable until we see massive price jumps, maybe in the next bull run, which is still 2 years away, or we see Or we see 40 to 60% of residential or small miners selling off all their hardware, because we're going to need a big difficulty drop to kind of counterbalance, all the hash rate that comes in. And some people do that. Like Ethereum drops, like if example, Ethereum is at 5,000 Canadian, people were all over and they're, jumping in, buying it, everyone was talking about it all over the place. GPU mining, yada, it was so popular. And all of a sudden it goes from 5,000 down to 4,000. And that's not much of a drop really, but people were quit mining and stuff because they weren't making as much. They weren't, paying off their cards in 3 months like they initially thought when they first bought them. So they're trying to sell them. And people think like that. With small drops, they do that. Majority of the miners that are mining right now, they kind of know what's going on. All the newer miners that came in the bull run will probably sell off all their hardware. But people like obviously Red Panda, Red Fox, myself, most of you guys out there, you're probably going to mine through all of this. And eventually profits should, in theory, pick up as prices come up. It may take a long time, but it's going to happen. It also depends on the situation you're in. Are you in Europe where you're paying 45 cents per kilowatt hour? Or do you got solar? Or obviously, if you're a mining farm and you own your own power plants or something, you don't care as much as people that do pay for their power and stuff. So everyone's in a different situation depending where they are in the world. Just the bottom line is you got to really look into efficiency. And I really plan on selling probably my 3090s, even maybe my 3060 Ti's and stuff, and just swapping everything over to potential A2000s or, maybe some 2080 Ti's, depending on the price and the markets, or who knows? We don't know how well these 4000 series will produce. We do know they're going to take a lot of power, but if they have a good hash to watt ratio, it may be good. Plus, we have Intel entering this game. We don't know how they're going to perform yet either on hash rate wise, but you do got to look for the highest hash to watt ratio. That's what's really going to save you after Ethereum mining, in my honest opinion. But everyone can do their own thing. Everyone is playing Roblox. Oh my gosh. Everyone is. It's an awesome game. I think Roblox is 100,000 times better than Minecraft. My honest opinion. I tried Minecraft for 5 seconds. I didn't like it. But Roblox is absolutely awesome, my honest opinion. But, a Rabid. Hold on. I got to find my gaming here. Look at this stuff. Here we are. So, yeah, here we are. You can see us. We've been live streaming some Roblox action, mining Bitcoin in Roblox. It's absolutely awesome. So you guys got to join this channel. Come play with us. I did get a private server and everything. And, it's a blast. We're having a blast mining stuff. And we're going to be looking for other mining games and stuff as well. But be sure to check it out. Fundwiser's playing right now. Crazy. But yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of fun, guys. Check that out. Oh, it's amazing. But yeah, we live stream there as well. You're so fat. What do you mean you're so fat? What are you talking about? Fundwiser, what's going on? Wake up. Wake up. Fundwiser. 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 What's up? How do you get there to your server? Oh, great. Now we're doing a Roblox tutorial in the middle of a mining thing. Okay, hold on, guys. Sorry. 1 second here. I just got to go. So here you can see Rabid Gaming is my character. To find my server, all you got to do is we click on the game. It's Bitcoin. Is it still beta? It doesn't say beta anymore, but it's now it says beta. And now you just click on servers here, and you can see here's the RabidMining server right here. That's Fudweiser on it right now. Little Time Mining's usually on it, but oh wait, Little Time Mining is on it right now. Fudweiser, where are you playing? Where are you playing, Fudweiser? You're not on the server, according to this. But yeah, you just click on servers under the game, and you'll see the RabidMining server there, and you can just play up and join up with us. And there's only a 6-slot limit, so you got to get in there quick. It fills up fast sometimes. But yeah, there's our Roblox thing. Anyway, moving on. That's the gaming channel. That's a different operation that we got going on. Echo, box, aux. Is it still echoing? I turned it off. I think I turned it off. We got 116 viewers, 76 likes, guys. Come on, hit that like button and all that other good stuff. And you know what? I haven't ran the good old ad for a while, so give me a quick minute here because I'm going to operate this operation. I'd like to thank today's sponsor, Crypto.com. Crypto.com is my go-to for actually using my crypto for real-life purchases. With the Crypto.com Visa debit card, it makes it easy to use my mined assets to pay for my power, purchase new GPUs, CPUs, motherboards, hard drives, as well as collect 8% cash back wherever Visa is accepted. If you would like to sell straight to your standard bank account, you can easily request an e-transfer, which usually shows up the following day. On top of all that, Crypto.com also offers trading, simplified DeFi, as well as staking to help you increase the revenue on your crypto assets. Join over 10 million plus users buying and selling 250 plus cryptocurrencies at true cost. By using my affiliate link in the description, you will be granted a $25 funding bonus. Or enter code RABID, R-A-B-I-D, at the sign up. And remember, crypto has its risks. Just like everything else, do your own research. Okay, there we go. Add over. Complete. Oh yeah, Stingy. Are you still here, Stingy? We got to look at this thing I had for you. We're going to do that right now. Okay, here we are. Here's my camera. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So I got these. Got these cheese puffs for you, buddy. Like, it's all I have. I'm sorry I don't have a head, but I do got these cheese puffs. Hopefully that's okay. That's all right, but something that we purchased here. More cheese taste. It even says, it's telling you there's more cheese taste. I don't know if there really is or not, but yeah, we got some cheese. It looks like there's a piece of popcorn in there as well. The little one must have left in there. And then, yeah, we got our RAM. We got our CPU mining rig hanging out there, still doing good. I got a build in this. Our server node and everything is right there. There's the beer. Beer's hanging out right there. Oh, I just said the word. I'm probably bad. Not allowed to say that. But there's that server case, that Be Quiet case that we are going to be building. And potentially, once we get enough flux to be, showing you guys how to set up that node. So awesome. Hopefully, you got to see something there, Stingy, and you didn't leave yet. Serpent X Tech, cheese puffs. Yeah, cheese puffs. Cheese puffs. Awesome. What's going on, Serpent? What's happening? Yeah, I said that word. Oh no, I didn't have the button. Guys, I should have said, yo, and there is hanging out there. But I totally forgot about that button. Sorry. Uh-oh. Well, we'll see what happens if we're allowed to say that or not. I might have a big yellow monetization symbol later on. Awesome. Okay, I've never been to so happy to get an extension cord in the mail in my life. What? Making statements? What are you talking about? What's going on here that you need an extension cable so bad? Some stuff offline? Puff Soothie, what the bleep? Yeah, what the bleep is right, 100%. Think your live chat is glitched? Why so? What's going on? What's going on with the live chat? What's happening in it? Why do you think it's glitched? Never mind, just prep for future content listed in. Oh, just prepping. Oh, gotcha. Right on. Sounds good, Serpent. What's the inside scoop? What are you prepping? No, I'm just kidding. 3 Fox Crypto at my Rabid. At Mining Rabid. At RabidMining. I'm primarily GPU mining and making content about it. For a complete noob to CPU mining, what CPU would you recommend that doesn't break the bank? Best bang for the buck. Probably the Epic CPUs. No, I'm just kidding. Those things are like $30,000 each. Don't do it. I guess it depends what you're really looking for. Like, it used to be the 3900X was the best bang for performance, but it looks like the 5000 series is actually cheaper now. So let me just let's go to PC part picker here. I don't know about where are you from? Where are you from first, I guess. I usually Then I can probably look up if you're in USA, USD prices, but usually I'm looking up Canadian stuff. But let's just have a look at the CPU prices right now. So like 3900Xs are costing more than the 5000. Like, oh, it went down a little bit, guys. What were we at the other day? Like 740 or something. We're at 694 on a 3900X, but yeah, I don't know. I don't recommend it. Now 59. We're still at 559 on a 5000 series. Like, seriously, come on. What's going on here? But I would probably go with the 5000 series, a 5900X. Now, if you're looking, now when it comes to CPU mining, it depends how you want to run that thing as well. And I didn't have full screen on, so you didn't see all that crap. So let me just run through that again quick. So look at the 3900X. 3900X is $694. And the 5900X is only $559. Well, it's not only, but you know, it's cheaper for a new gen CPU than 2 years old. I guess 3 years old at this point, maybe. But okay, when it comes down to your motherboard and your system, though, depending if you want to overclock it, which I don't recommend doing, once you start going over that boost clock, so on the 5900X, I believe that's 3.6, and on the 3.7, and on the 3900X that's 3.8, and then they boost up to like 4.2 to 4.8 depending on the 3 to 5000 series. But anyway, regardless, once you start going over that base clock speed of the CPU, you start running more and more inefficient. You're losing your hash to watt ratio. So, and in turn as well, your rig's going to cost you more, because the higher you do want to overclock, the better your motherboard you're going to need. You're going to, if you plan on boosting that thing to like 4.8 or 4.6 or whatever the high end is, or running high PBOs or something on PBO2 with the 5000 series, you're going to need the high-end gamer-style motherboards. That way it has, you know, the VRAM cooling and everything on the motherboard. But I don't run the other way. Even if I have motherboards that support it and can do it, I highly go against it, because you're running way efficient. You're using almost twice as much power overclocking those on the high end than you are running efficient. Example, like XMR, I can push over 240 watts on a 3900X. That's complete system. You know, boosting that to like 4.2, 4.3 at 1.25 volts, but you need the better motherboard for it. But running efficiently at 3.6 and 1 volt, you can get away with 0.95 volts to 0.97, depending on the motherboard, silicon lottery and all that. But that's only using like anywhere from 100 to 109 watts. So less than 50% of the power for only a 2 kilohash difference, realistically. Actually, maybe it's 2800 hashes. Kilohash different. I think it's 13,600 hashes at 3.6 versus 15,200 or something like that, versus going like 4.2 or 4.3. But you're using twice the power to get to that. So definitely not worth it. And in terms of doing so and overclocking, which a lot of people do, and they say it's totally worth it, I really disagree with that. But it's the same thing with GPUs. Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should do it. But you're also going to opt in for the more expensive motherboard. So running efficiently, running nice and cool and everything, you can opt in for the very cheap B550s, you know, cheaper X470s type of motherboards. Now, I am working on an experiment, which I didn't do yet. I don't know. I need some extra money first for that. But I have some saved parts list here. And here's a 5950X. And I picked a motherboard that's only $49 because I don't overclock this thing. So my complete rig build right now, here's with power supply, SSD. The RAM's not available. I have to find new RAM. Motherboard. I don't know which cooler. I might try even a lower cooler, because it seems like when you're running efficient as well, these things don't heat up that well. I'm using stock Wraith Prism coolers on 3950Xs, and we're only running at like 51 degrees, 50 degrees on most of them, 50 to 51. And, you know, that's way within me. That's keeping it nice and cool there, running at like 3.6 to 3.8. But like you can see, my total build here is $963, under $1,000 for everything minus the RAM, because it's not available. But you can bring this to about, I usually estimate around $1,000. Now that's for a 5950X build. Obviously, we can drop that down to 5900X build. And why is it more expensive? Oh, yeah, never mind. We got some RAM in this one. So we're sitting at $1,019 complete system with power supply, M2 drive, RAM, motherboard, which is $200. Well, we can totally swap that out. So we're going to actually edit this part list because I got the wrong motherboard in there for sure. Choose a motherboard. We're going to go to this. We're going to X that out. We're going to go to my motherboard here. And we're just going to find the cheapest compatible motherboard because we're not overclocking. The same motherboard right here. Add. Now, what is our price list looking like? $866 now. Complete rig buildup. That's cheaper than, you know, some of the GPUs out there. Obviously, the CPUs aren't as profitable as they were before because of the difficulty and price drops and everything. But I really think CPUs have massive potential, especially coming in at the end of Ethereum mining. Same thing for Chia. Price to price comparison. You know, I really expect GPUs for a good 6 months to a year, maybe even longer, to be unprofitable in the red or maybe upwards of maybe 40 cents a day. And I really think price to price comparison, even at the current prices right now, stuff like Chia getting $600 worth of hard drives is going to be making you $1.50, $1.60 a day. CPUs currently are making about 70 cents to $1. Actually, some of the coins are making $1.20 a day. You can see my Pulsar staking. This right here, just holding my Pulsar coins, is making $2.30 a day just from hitting solo blocks, staking in the wallet itself with not doing anything. So here's a CPU mineable coin that's making over $2. Plus you can add some mining on there as well. We got Raptorium smart nodes. So CPUs to get into a lot of coins is going to make you, you know, decent profitability, which I think Chia mining, there's Helium, which I haven't tried myself, but I think it's going to take a lot. You know, a lot of people are going to have to end up selling off the GPUs, bringing the difficulty and stuff down. And I think CPUs and Chia and stuff is going to be more profitable than GPUs for a good amount of time anyway. But again, you know, it all depends on things. But get back to your question here. I know sometimes I get asked questions. I just pretty much go into these big, huge spiels here, but that's okay. Answer your question, I would go with the 5900X probably, you know, for the best bang to your buck right now. And, you know, if depending if you want to get in now or later, maybe if you wait a little while and that 7th series drops, you may even see lower prices on those 5000 series because it's not the latest gen anymore. But that's going to be, you know, towards the middle or end of this year. Probably October-ish, I think. But I definitely hope it's sooner. Best Buy, 5900X, 449 and 5950. Just the miner, where is that? Yeah, USA or Canadian? Don't be messing. Is that Canadian? If that's Canadian, that's... Oh, man, if that's Canadian, I'm tempted to go grab a 5950X right now, if that's the case. 3 Fox Co, no problem, no problem. Tony Magna, more L3 catch the better. Tony, yes, but to a point. If you have too much L3 catch, it's not really going to do anything. Like, let's take an example. I know I was at you earlier. I said, don't talk about the 5800X 3D, but you know, that's a good point that I'm going to bring up here. As we know, like the 3000 series and the 5000 series, when it comes to XMR, Raptorium, and you know, the majority of the coins out there, they hash pretty much the same. And unlike Raptorium and certain algorithms, we are seeing the 3000 series slightly outperform it, the 5000 series, which is why all the scalpers bought that up ever since Raptorium got big. But now the coins like, what is it, Pulsar that's doing it? I can't remember. It might be Pulsar, actually. The 5000 does have a nice hash rate jump over the 3000 series. But overall, on the majority of the coins, they hash pretty much exactly the same. But the biggest impact that 3800X3D is going to have, I really 100% believe, it's probably going to be on Haven. And that is because Haven uses 4 megabytes of L3 catch per thread of CPU. 5900 and 3900, 3950X, 5900, 5950X. You know, they got 64 megabytes L3 catch, depending on the one you use. We got 24 threads versus 32 threads. And both all those CPUs are only because they only have 64 megabytes of L3 catch, they're only utilizing 16 threads on Haven. So if you're up for the 3950X, 5950X, that's only half of the CPU. And on the 59 and 3900X, that's 3/4 of the CPU. But now with this 5800X 3D coming in with 94 and 96 megabytes of L3 catch, you're going to be utilizing 16 threads on that little guy now because it's an 8-core, 16-thread CPU. It's coming in at a little higher price than I would like, But if it was a little cheaper, I think, and Haven, even on, the 3 and 5,000 series there, it's like the second or third most profitable coin. It's up there in profitability, but if you're able to utilize that 3800X, and it's probably going to mine about the same as a 3900 and a 5900X, coming in at slightly cheaper is probably the better way to go about it for that, which is why I'm really pumped up for the 7000 series. Because if they get the same L3 catch bump, we may be able to utilize the, say, 7900 and 7950X CPUs fully on Haven. And if we can get all threads rolling, that could probably be the most profitable coin to mine on your CPU once those things released for those CPUs, which would be absolutely awesome. Because if you always know, like if you want more Raptorium or any coin in general, if you want more Flux, and obviously Ethereum's more profitable, mine Ethereum and just swap that into Flux instead of mining Flux directly. You will end up with more and you will save power because Ethereum is memory based, while Flux is more of a core based and costs more power. Same thing here. Haven, you'd mine the more profitable coin, and if you want Raptorium, swap it into Raptorium or something. So that's where I see the big boost of these X3D caches. When it does come to all the other coins, I think they're all going to hash. I think the 3, 5, and 7,000 series will probably hash fairly close to the same. If anything, if they are supposed to be stacking their L2 to be a little bit faster as well, I think. Don't quote me on that. I don't really know for sure. I thought I heard that, but I don't know. But if it is, you may see a slight increase in hash rate on the other coins as well, but I don't think it won't be anything massive. But I think the biggest boost coming out of these new AMD CPUs is the fact that you're going to be utilizing the full thing on Haven. And it's only for one coin. Remember, this is only going to be going towards one coin, where everything else will be fairly close to what they're going on with. But yeah, hopefully that answered your question on, those new CPUs and stuff like that. Mostly about that more L3 catch. It's not necessarily better, but it definitely helps. Anyway, making statements. I literally just did the same thing. I went B450. Oh, nice. Okay, USA. Oh, so that's USA prices. Let me go back there and convert that. So $5.99. I think that's more expensive than here, in all honesty. $4.49. Okay, let's go here. $4.49 USD to Canadian. That's $566 Canadian. And how much was it here? Let's go back to browse products. CPU. $4.49. What was that for? Now let's look at the 5900X. $5.59. $5.66. Oh, that's slightly less in terms of straight thing. So yeah, that's a pretty good deal then. Yeah, that's looking not too bad. It comes down to, remember when I was buying my 3900Xs and stuff though, like I was getting them for $450 a piece. So what is that? 450 CAD to USD is, I was getting them for the 3900Xs. I was getting for 277 USD a piece when I was picking them up here. So, let's go to Kijiji. Do I have it open yet? Nope. Kijiji. Let's see if anyone else is selling CPUs. Any CPUs on the used market? Let's find out. Let's go with 3900X. Let's look at these scalpers. What are these scalpers doing to us today? Horrible stuff. I know that. We got, whoa, $360. Is that legit? I know there's people in Calgary that watch this stream, and I went through a nice deal I was looking at, and then they said, oh, I'm going to buy that. And I was like, oh no. And I think they did buy it because the listing was gone after my stream. So this is an amazing deal right here. $360 for a 3900X Canadian. What is that? Like, let's just look at this. 360 CAD to USD. That's $285 USD right now that this thing is sitting here for. That's pretty good. That's weird. That's weird that it's so low all of a sudden. That's good news though. What about 3950Xs? What do you guys rock for? I'm getting kind of excited right now. $700. No, thank you. No, thank you. All right, let's look at 5900Xs. 5900Xs. Remember, gamers don't really follow crypto mining, so there is a lot of peak performance coming out of this 3800 X3D in terms of single core performance and gaming. So we could see gamers selling their 5900Xs and stuff for the 5800 X3D because one, it's newer and it's supposed to have legitly more performance. But the other weird thing is, I believe it's not overclockable. I think that is confirmed now that you cannot overclock that CPU. So I don't know. You have to look at the base clock speeds and everything, see what's going on with that. But 5900X, 550, 39, okay. And what do we got for the 5950Xs? I remember I went to pick up a CPU, one of them, back when we first started with the Raptorium stuff, and there's nothing too great, 850. All right. But yeah, I went to pick it up and I bought it from a guy, decent deal. I think it was a 3950X one. He was a video renderer and he needed something better. I think it was going to a 5950X or a small thread ripper or something. I can't remember. But I had my RabidMining mask and toque and everything on, beanie. And he's like, I'm like, yeah, so what do you need to upgrade for and all this? He's like, oh, I need better stuff for rendering and whatnot and video architecture, whatever else, modeling and stuff. I was like, okay, cool, right on. He's like, obviously, I guess you're using it for mining. And I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I didn't even know people could mine on CPUs. I was like, yeah, there's people mining on it. So there's people out there have no idea. They know about GPU mining, but there's a lot of people that really don't understand that you can mine on a CPU or even what to mine. And the other half of the people that do know you can mine on a CPU, they think XMR is the only coin you can mine. Everyone talks as Monero's not profitable. It's not profitable to mine this, or they give things. You're only making 13 cents a day, 15 cents a day. And, obviously they're looking up XMR because that's about what XMR is and profitability. So there's a lot of other coins out there. And that's why I've been doing these how to mine videos of a whole bunch of these other coins just to show you guys that, there's a lot of CPU mineable coins out there. And I haven't even touched the surface on how many there actually are yet. But yeah, Veruscoin, yes, that's another one. You can stake through the wallet and everything as well. So that's awesome. I give up. Can't find anyone on Roblox. What? Techman Ty's trying to get on. You can't. Did you find my server? Little Time Mining is probably on there. And Fudweiser, if he gets, oh, no one's on. You know what? Let's see here. Tim Bako, what to mine? Let's see. Where is... I got to show you Roblox. Fudweiser, where are you? Show them how to get there. Okay. Bonus miner, servers. There's two people right here. Fudweiser and Little Time Mining is on the server right now. I'm going to send you this link. There's the Roblox link to get to my server. Hopefully you should see it. And if you don't see it, just click on servers under the game and you should be able to see it. And it should be good there. So Techman Ty, that's how you get to it. Find it. RabidMining server. No, I don't find anyone too. You don't find anyone either? You don't see my server there? It should just pop up. Huh. Do I have a friend code? Maybe you got to add me to a friend. I don't know. Did I just close it off? How do you add friends? Where's friends? Friends. Followers, friends. There's all my friends. So we got Aimbot Hot. That's my little one. We got Alex, Fireballs. Oh, that's Peck right there. We got Mr. Jack. Look at them. They're all wearing RabidMining shirts. We got RabidMining gear inside Roblox as well. So yeah, that's awesome. Like, look at this. Where's my character? Can you see him? Look at him. We got RabidMining gear, Bitcoin shirts. Like, we're pimped right out. We're 100% Robloxing it up on the gaming channel while mining. A lot of fun. Be sure to subscribe to the gaming channel, guys. Don't miss it. We have a lot of fun over there. Anyway, any more questions, guys? We have I'm watching for you guys. Oh, I'm watching for you guys. Okay. Late again the whole week. Dude, Jiu-Jitsu, why are you so late? I'm just kidding. It's all right. Don't have to worry about it. With these CPUs being so cheap, who needs a ripper? Hey, making statements, that's true too. Like, if you can build 3 or 4 rigs for the price of a ripper, then you don't really need a ripper. But obviously, I really want to get my hands on a ripper so bad. Oh, I need a ripper so bad. Derp, I made an account but don't have the program installed. Well, that makes it a little difficult there, Tech Man. Oh, insane. All right, guys. Do we have any last minute questions? And then we'll probably wrap this up. And then, we're going to jump on the Roblox. And I am going to be live streaming that on the gaming channel. And we still talk about crypto while we live stream on the gaming channel. Don't worry about that. And we play games. We have fun. It's just that, you know, we're gaming together on the gaming channel. So be sure to subscribe to that, guys. Do it right now. I think I only need like 19 subscribers to hit 1,000. And who knows, we might have to do some type of giveaway on that channel as well. I don't know what kind yet though. Maybe another RebTech board or something. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Subscribe today, guys. Subscribe today. RTM chart looks good. Does it? Let's check out Raptorium. What's going on in the Raptorium chart? Raptorium price. You know, I could have just went to iNodes and saw the... Oh, it went up a little bit. That's good. Nice. So what is that actually? If I go to iNodes, it's up a little bit and it gives you... So my stats... Estimated $4. Look at that. $4 a day just from the iNodes. Got $11 pending. That's nice. So 4.6, yeah, it went down. But yeah, if you just look at your dollar value, it's looking not too bad. We got our payment. Tomorrow's payday for all you noders out there. All you guys in the node. Tomorrow's a Raptorium payday, so that's always a good day. How can RTM get any worse? I don't know. I think it's gonna go big. I think it's gonna easily hit 8 or 10 cents again. Previously, all-time high was about 8 cents Canadian, and I really think it'll go 10 more. We'll see what happens with all this Binance chain and Raptorium. 4 or 5, hopefully 6 years. Obviously, I hope it doesn't even come out for 10 years. As you know, Raptorium's working on that MMO, and they're using one of the head devs that World of Warcraft used to use, but not, you know, dumb World of Warcraft where, you know, I'd miss the Pandera and whatever they're doing now. I'm talking like pre-Burning Crusade, like pre-Lich King. So I think it's around Burning Crusade to Lich King era. Main dev is working on this game. So just because you have a dev doesn't mean that's how it's going to turn out or it's going to be as good or anything, but it's somebody with a lot of experience that knows what they're doing. And they're taking people like, oh, you guys, myself, I haven't done any input, but they're asking for everyone's input on type of a lore and, you know, characters and, you know, what kind of things you guys would like to see in a game. So I think that's really good that they're taking the crowd's input. And, you know, and obviously if they just rush the game and it comes out in a year or two, I think it's going to fail. In all honesty, like it takes a long time to make a decent game. So I'm hoping it's at least 6 to 10 years away in terms of development and stuff before a beta even hits. Because if it takes off, that's going to be a big thing. Because, you know, NFTs and Raptorium and stuff is going to be part of the economy and all sorts of stuff within it. So it could be a next level when it comes to gaming. And how many gamers are out there? There's over almost 2 billion gamers out there in terms of, you know, people that play games. So if it catches on and it actually becomes something good, that's a lot of eyeballs eyeing up Raptorium. So we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, Vanilla WoW was awesome. I remember that. It was such a grind though. But you know how the way the PvP system and everything works, like you literally have to play like 18 hours a day every day to stay in your PvP zone to become, you know, your lieutenant, whatever, yada yada, work your ranks up depending alliance, horde, warlord, stuff like that. I almost made it to warlord. I was 1 or 2 underneath of it. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, I used to play that game nonstop a long time ago. But then I quit as soon as those panda bears came out. I couldn't take the panda bear update, and I've never looked at it since. Oh, but that's just me. Have a great evening. Happy mining. You too, 3 Fox. Thank you for showing up. Have a great one. Vanilla, RabidMining. I'm going to go make some gumbo for lunch. Still listen. Hey, no problem. The link in the DM, not a spam. Raheem said the link is not a spam. I don't even have my DM on. All right, okay, hold on. Let me check my Discord and I'll see what you're talking about. I'll move the screen too in case it's some top secret info. Moving. Okay, what do we got here? What do we got going on here? Ah, scam. I'm just kidding. I'm still waiting for it to load. What's going on? Load. How come it's not loading? Do I got to accept something? Oh, accept. Nice to meet you this week. Okay, I gotta hold. I won't do that on the air because something might pop up, so I'll wait till later. Okay, interesting. Close. All right, sounds good. Okay, AVN to BTC FTW. Yeah, how? Hey, speaking of that, tech man, you've been mining AVN obviously because of that. I'm curious, what's it looking like? What is AVN profitability looking like? Let's go to mining pool stats, AVN, and see, because how's the hash rate? Oh, it took a spike and then it's coming back down again. So like I've been telling you guys, like go to mining pool stats, look at these coins, Raptorium, Pulsar, Avian, whatever. Avian hash rate has been coming down. Now that could be a sign of a couple things. One, people just don't believe in it as much anymore and they don't care. Or two, you know, they're trying to mine more profitable things or whatever. But overall, when a difficulty drops, that means you're getting more coins per day. So that could boost your profitability up. And, you know, if this becomes the most profitable coin to mine, obviously you can just swap that into the coin you want. Always mine whatever's profitable and swap it to the coin you want to hold. Doesn't mean you really have to mine, you know, the coin you want. But again, you know, some people look at all the people on XMR. It's not a very profitable coin, but there's so many people believe in the privacy and, you know, what the coin stands for. People have no issues mining at break even or even at a loss to keep networks alive. So everyone has their own reason for mining, but if it's for profitability, jump around, look for stuff that's losing hash rate on their coin, and you could potentially be racking up more profits per day just based on getting more coins out of something. AVN BTC is like 400 daily liquidity. AVN to BTC, $400 daily liquidity. That's not too bad, actually, coming out of that. Minotaur, 590 BTC, AVN, 10 minutes to go. There are no AVN buyers. Are you kidding me? Everyone have a good day / evening. Same old, like high school flat. Break even is actually minus 5% because of exchanges. Not all exchanges are fine. I think there's some that's only like 1%. Isn't Trade Ogre only like 0.5% or up to 2 or something? What's Trade Ogre's fees? I don't even know. Let's have a look. Trade Ogre. Oh, is AVN on Trade Ogre? I don't know. I know Raptorium is. That's where I usually use Trade Ogre though, and it's non-KYC. But help fees. Yeah, let's take a look at fees. Withdrawal fees. Ogre implements a 0.2% trading fees on all orders. So it's only a 0.2% trading fee on Trade Ogre and the withdrawal fee. So usually I come in with XMR, swap that into RTM on Trade Ogre. So 0.2%, so less than a percent trading fee. And it takes a 0.01 Raptorium. In terms of that, that's like what? Nothing. So it's very cheap. Like I know when I work out my XMR, if I take XMR and I say I have 1 XMR, it equals however much, and I times how much Raptorium that should be, the trade usually comes out to be exactly what it should have been. Unless, you know, sometimes you can get more if the price goes down a little bit and you get lucky and Monero goes up or something. But you don't really notice the fees using something like Trade Ogre. Now, I don't think AVN is part of Trade Ogre, but I know Raptorium is. So Monero Ocean miners, that's what I do, and I did the video on it. XMR, swap to Raptorium for your smart nodes when mining with Monero Ocean. It's hard. Don't even notice the fees on something like Trade Ogre. i5 CPU, got to do something. Might as well drop BTC from mining. i5. Oh, crazy. Drop BTC from mining. Got an email from Lavoto to say my cards are shipping soon. See, everyone's getting that. I'm getting that too. AVN is the Trade Ogre is the only AVN. Isn't the Xbitron is the AVN exchange? Let's go. Where's AVN's website now? Welcome to AVN. That's not, this is the wrong one, isn't it? Nope, wrong one. AVN, where are you? Oh, it's AVN Foundation Network. Foundation is their Twitter. Network is their website. Let's have a look here. Exchanges, Explorer, Wallet, Foundation. Where the heck's their exchanges? Trade Ogre. Oh, they do got one on there now. Xbitron and Trade Ogre. Nice. So I can easily swap. Maybe. What's their pairing first? So to BTC, I guess, and then swap that into Raptorium if you want it. Okay, cool. So they are on there. What's their Xbitron looking like? Is that a reason? Have they always been on there? I never noticed them Trade Ogre, AVM being on Trade Ogre before. So they got a USD pairing 0.000003. So 3 zeros, 3 for the USD pairing. And their BTC pairing, what's the volume looking like? Amount. Looks like it's all sell orders. Or what? Okay. All right. So it's on Trade Ogre. Nice. I was not aware of that situation. Sweet. Yeah, it's 1 Satoshi, low as you can go. You don't even need an AVN address to mine it and get BTC for doing it. AVN was a fork of a fork of a fork. I mean, that was predictable from the beginning. Just saying. Yeah, I know. We talk about the old fork of a fork of all forks ever been forked before in the history of forking when we talk about AVN at times. It's funny though, because like, what was it? Ravencoin forks out of Bitcoin. Ravencoin Classic forks from Ravencoin, but Ravencoin Classic removed the ability to create assets and NFTs or something. And then we got Ravencoin Lite forked from Ethereum Classic, and then Ravencoin Lite rebranded and changed its name over to AVN, which we have now. And then all they did was re-implement the asset creation and the NFTs and whatever. So really, they just put back what Ravencoin Classic forked out of Ravencoin. So essentially, they're back to being Ravencoin, but at a much lower price or something like that. Is what it's kind of getting out of that. We're always on Trade Ogre, sending my AVN there for trading. Oh, nice. Okay, it's always been there. Sweet. I know where to sell all my AVN now. AVN is basically the Doge of CPU mining. No, it's not. Is it? Actually, it might be. Pretty soon, the Doge of CPU mining will soon be RabidCoin. Maybe someday. Yeah, I know. I don't. Yeah, I'm not one for AVN myself. You know, when the difficulty was very low, it was profitable to mine if you could swap it out, but I haven't really mined it ever since, and it's been a long time. So OCTOMINER ship with PSUs now. They ran out a while back. Oh, I don't know. I didn't even know they ran out. I thought, did you have an option? Like, if you bought one and they said, you know, do you want it without a PSU? Was that an option available and you got a discount or something? Because I thought they came with PSUs. That was just the whole standard. So if you run out of a item that's supposed to be with the item, you think it would just be on hold until they fully had it. Wouldn't there be? I don't know. I didn't even know they'd ship without them. So I'm not sure. Funweiser woke me up. Yeah, Funweiser. I knew it. You're daydreaming back over there playing Roblox. Oh, crazy. Just curious what you're going to get. What you going to get? Well, who's going to get? No, nothing from OCTOMINER yet at Dave Collins. It'll get here when it gets here. No worries. It's a swag bag. I still don't have a shirt or a swag bag or anything from him. And I told them that, and I said, it's not here. And they said, oh, well, it's supposed to go out and yada, yada. And that was like 2 months ago. Nothing. They shipped Sever with no PSUs because they didn't have them. Interesting. I didn't know that. That's cool. Well, that's not really cool, but I was not aware about the PSU thing. And then they shipped at least they sent the PSU. So that's good. As for if they have any in stock, I have no idea. I did not even know it was an issue of PSUs being out of stock. So yeah. All right. Anyway, guys, well, I guess we should wrap this one up. I appreciate everybody for showing up here. And you know what? We're going to go live on the gaming channel here in a little bit. We're going to be playing some Roblox. So make sure to join up there. I will see you. Thanks for you. So yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. Rabid out. Rabid out. Rabid out. Rabid out. Rabid out. Rabid out. Did that work? All right, guys. I'll see you guys later.